Blackhand the Destroyer was no more, slain by his most trusted lieutenant, Orgrim Doomhammer of the Blackrock clan, taking over as the leader of the Horde. With it ended the legacy of the first and last member of the Blackhand family to ever hold the title of Warchief of the Horde. Officially, that is. A splinter group of the Blackrock clan, the Black Tooth Grin clan, and the small Dragonmaw clan recognized the sons of Blackhand as the rightful heirs, Maim and Rend. While not out of the ordinary of the things in the day, Maim and Rend were artificially aged up by the warlocks of the Horde to strengthen the numbers while fighting their enemies. And while they never enjoyed real nepotism from their father, they grew up prideful and cruel. When Orgrim claimed the title of Warchief from the father, the support the two brethren got wasn't much. More than half of the Blackrocks, the Burning Blades and the Bleeding Hollow clan saw no future in following young orcs who were barely teens. The two, although young and ambitious, were wise enough not to challenge the new Warchief in power nor in numbers. Orgrim himself never trusted the two and often gave them less honorable task. In an attempt, the twins would be fed up with it and challenge him, like handling supplies, and it were they that brought the Amani tribe, a clan of trolls, into the Horde. Maim and Rend supported the war effort as good as they could handle, and at the moment that Orgrim and his Horde were at total victory against the human and lion, the Horde was betrayed. The Orc Warlock Gul'dan and the Ogre Gul'jin braked off the siege of the human capital, and thus taking the Stormreaver and Twilight Hammer clan with them. Orgrim could not let this betrayal stand, and ordered the Blacktooth Grin clan to pursue and kill them. And while Maim and Rend were successful, after all, Gul'dan was slain, and the skull of the warlock was brought with him. When they returned, the twins learned that Orgrim was captured in battle, and it was up to them to protect the gate that brought them there. After the battle, the portal was seemingly destroyed, and no trace of their corpses was found. It is here where the confusion begins, where alternate timelines start to pop up. Some say that they just ran. Others say that they entered the gate before it collapsed, while others say that they fled into the Blackrock Mountains, ruling as the self-proclaimed war chiefs of the Horde, with the remnants of the Blackrock Tooth Grin, the Dragonmaw, and some ogres and even trolls. These timelines will be called the Lord of the Clans, Warcraft 3, and WoW, to be a bit more clearer. After the defeat of the Horde, the remnants in their homeland of Draenor, under the rule of the former shaman of the Shadow Moon clan, Nazul, he tried to recruit the twins, and in the first two timelines, they followed him. But in the third one, confusing I know, The twins refused outright to support a leader that wasn't even on Azeroth when they needed him. Rend mocked their new leader and denied them reinforcement, especially the dragons that Nazul's horde needed to assault the mage city of Dalaran. Convinced the defeat would strengthen their own horde. Rend was right. Nazul failed, ruining their homeland forever, now called the Outlands. In the timelines where they followed, in the Lord of the Clans timeline, they managed to flee Draenor together with the others, while in the Warcraft 3 timeline they stayed, feeding on the blood of another demon, akin to the one that cursed them before, Magtaridon, and would find their demise later, now as foul orcs, fighting the demon hunter Illidan a few years later. In the Lord of the Clans timeline, they worked together with the human Blackthorn to subjugate and command the remaining orcs, only to be killed by the former orc slave of their ally, an orc named Thrall. And only in this timeline the twins were personally responsible for the death of his father, Durotan, and thus their demise was a little sweeter. In the world of Warcraft timeline, however, Maim and how he is called nowadays, Dalrand, ruled the upper parts of the Blackrock Mountains, while the original inhabitants, the Dark Iron Dwarfs, lived in the lower parts. Ever since the First War, the dwarves were not a real threat to the Horde, stubborn enough not to conquer. But things changed after the Red Dragon, Queen Azara, was rescued. It weakened the Azotarian Dragonmaw clan. The dwarves struck, attempting to take the mountains back. Was it not that Navarian, the son of the evil dragon Deathwing, and his black dragonflight, struck a deal with the brothers? Orcs versus dwarf, dragon versus fire elemental. Maim lost his life in the upcoming battle that sadly for the Dark Horde ended in a draw. Rand ruled over the survivors, orcs, ogres, and even some Amani trolls, for all the world to know. But Navarian ruled in the shadows, and Rand knew that. Years has passed until assassins of Thrall's horde came to claim Rand's head and to kill Navarian. But Rand, cruel and cunning, the cruelty and cunning paled compared to his paranoia. He survived the assassination and laid low until he was spurned on by Navarian's father Deathwing and the shattering of Azeroth to attack the Alliance once more, but guided by the dragon Agridosas, or how you pronounce that. Rand was finally killed by a group of assassins, adventurers. No son or daughter of Rand claimed its legacy, if they existed at all, and many of the Black Rock clans joined the Horde, now ruled by Garrosh, son of Gromash Hellscream. Not many lived to regret the decision, as most of them perished, defending Orgrimmar from Thrall's Horde and the Alliance. Well, the Dragonmaw was now ruled by Zaela. She died in the Black Mountains by erupting the volcano. She failed, but the legacy of the heirs of Blackhand doesn't end here. Gromash has made a link to an altered past of Draenor, where the Horde didn't rely on warlocks and demon blood, as they attempted to take over the present Azeroth. Many Orc clans leaders fell, Bladefist, Narzu, and while he was able to kill his treacherous lieutenant Orkim Doomhammer in this timeline, Blackhand perished at the combined might of the Alliance and Thrall's hordes, Vol'jin's horde, whatever. The Orc survivors rallied to Gul'dan, drinking the blood of Manoroth to empower them. Maim and Rend and even their sister should be still alive, however, as all three of them were not old enough to fight. At least, they should be. The Blackhands are a royal family of strength, cunning, and to many, shame. The Horde may not like it, but Orcish honor is often the power of the mighty. Loktar Ogar.
What?